fina wuti as I said, Baba Chuck Norris, made Mama Kwabana, Menemo Baba Chichin Commodi, more senior sons more dense, more from a summer, my monko baby, and now you weekend, dear, Masanya Queen, my Babet's name with you. There's an incomono, a bed depa. As Mondays, no, Sana Mondays, yet dead and a bed day. In as much as I say, a Kwabana, me Baba in Putino to Yamana and Monday, Menko baby. Stay tuned and listen because it's about to get juicy.
Nim for me dream to fear no ako. Nim find your job now. Nim pass Sassimuni and question. Sassimuni and question. Nim for me dream to fear no ako. Nim find your job now. Nim pass Sassimuni and question. Sassimuni and question. Hey, unkua mito. Unkua na unkua. Unkua. Unkwa, mito. Unkwa na unkwa, unkwa zawai. Oh, mimfa mitri in a room, I won't romansai. Mimfa, moja yangi ma, now fancy yonido. Mimfa, mitri in a room, now bom, come. Mimfa, moja yangi ma. Now fancy your middle. Minfa, Udimo Mimus, Udintama Kumas, Minfa, go to me, come, Kawasami, Minfa, Udimo Mimus, Udintama Kumas, Minfa, go to me, come, Kawasami, Mimuno Gina to do, oh, yes, Runku, Ghana, Yabayu, I was there, no Gina
As I said, I think I would tune in and I said, "Would join me?" It's your girl, Baba Chuck Norris. Mate, when I'm my cobana, would you hold me to the me? We are not like a crowd here, so short. And that topic is going to be very interesting in Menko baby. Stay tuned. And in anticipation of that Lumba is coming to the UK on the 6th of May. We all can't wait until May. But just to remind you of the hits. There's such a legend now he is. No? So I know it's a Ghana forward. You know, I ever out and supporting our numbers because yeah, Ghana Michael Jackson is so until you're man in your face. Don't go nowhere because it be about 9 o'clock. Maybe a topic near a to near discuss near dissect. No more friends, no more church and more drinks. And I mean, baby. Because it's about to get juicy with your girl, Baba Chuck Norris.
Namisuya, Mako Papa, Muya Dancy Papa, Anaji Yamipa, Namisuya, Mabo Papa, Muya Dancy Papa, Susuya Casora, Susuya Casora, Ebe, Seco.
My such a legend.
This is one DJ you don't wanna fuck with.
Come
Cause the ladies have been fighting over him.
Uncle Yawo, Ewa Bra, Boymo, Uncle Yawo, Fibawo, what if you wo? Oh, Uncle Yawo, Embia Belu, Anabasa, Begia, now Yasuga, Yawo, Embia Belu, Anabasa, Begia, now Yasuga, Yawo, Uncle Yawo, Ewa Yakwen, Jiwo, Uncle Yawo, Etiabawe Mestro, oh, Uncle Wo, Eti Ambawa Mesia, Uncle Wo, Uncle Yawo, Mesia, Mesia, Uncle Yawo. Oh,
Sena me di kan kai no afei na o tune in at opese tie kwabna kwabne ni ho kakrai ne me na metine mama kwabna asen the only girl Baba Chuck Norris in komani ba beto tune no me the story ni beto dwa exactly 9 o'clock into me nko baby a patcho story no me kan no bro from cause ni pa kwone tro ne bro fu into me kan ni a digest na afei we are and commentary advice be what I was saying my new no. Yeah, dear man, menko baby. I will just have 5 minutes for me to put in the story. Whilst I hear channel, enjoy some tunes from Daddy Lumba just to remind us of how he is a legend. Like you're one of Daddy Lumba is a legend. There's no two ways about it. It's the menko baby. Stay tuned and keep your dial right here. And if you're just tuning in, welcome and thank you.
Until he war, until he war, the Bonia Suni war, and my every so go. Oh, and need GB war, oh, and need you war, and Bonia Suni war, and my every so go. Oh, until be war, until be war, and boy, Yasu, be war, and my every don't go. On Shaniki, and Dinifa, and Yai, Sagidibu, oh, Bamuti, I see you. Oh, until be war, until be war, and boy, Yasu, be war, and my every don't go. Until be war, and boy, Yasu, be war, and my every don't go. We shall need Niniva, and yo, Sagidibu, oh, Bamuti, and Sierra anymore. Oh, until be war, oh, until be war, and boy, Yasu, be war, and my every don't go. Until be war, and boy, Naradi, be war, and my every don't go. Until be war, and boy, Yasu, be war, and my every don't go.
Be 2 minutes. Now me the story no, and the story not too dry. It's not a story actually. I circulate a lot on social media. And if I can't a post here, per se, a man no, advice into no. Say you one call by your day, but at the end of the day, the share the story is a bit dicey. Then so the advice I bit me, and your ma bye. As I said, meet name Mamma Bra Quabana and the only honum. Into Muson for Papa Chuck Norris, a main Amaji Acune. I'm an mobile did you my dear you Murray. Since so Tim and can I say what's him and I will wrap it where your makeup will get ready so we call party be. And I say, oh, quay, baby, I will cobiano. Mr. Say, Ubenya was a cram me, or become airport, Sasha was soon with earpiece, Bibi Biara. Men from any Saturday, most men come on men from Saturday, men started yet, but is and that's okay. Into them Pamacho. Mamonko baby, I just stay tuned and then about 9 o'clock exactly. I may read the story and we have 1 minute. Story, as I said, me kind of bro for me. We only yet to say, I dissecting a crack with treatment. I'm on fine me because I'm much on a bro for.
Until we walk, before you so you.
That the Lumba is coming to the UK, especially London and Birmingham Wolverhampton. London on the 6th of May 2024, a bank holiday. Tickets is open. The website now will called www.gmauk.co.uk. Now call tickets because that night no a bed the dead. Miami sweetheart, my boyfriend back up Samini air performing Kufinti and a legend, a Ghana Michael Jackson. Daddy Lumba and Kasaso air performing. Now only who I set of me one bar or like where else would you be? Into the message some mobile journey tickets. Or www.gmauk.co.uk Ghana Music Awards website. So open more information. So now our Lord and Casa number. You can call him and then he can give you the website to buy the ticket. As I said, about 9 o'clock, I bought into me. Baby, kind your story for tonight. Now you should check a home common dissect. Now also I will see me no. If you two be wow the baby banner side and tribute or the back pa. Now they are back. Inti me pacho. Maria. Okay. So na me di kan and a story and nipa kono chono bro for a long essay. Meto me bonama kan. Iwi na ya hwese metimi a kyerɛkyerɛ mo dane wo twi mo antemo fa nkyɛ me. Me beto me wakan ne 11. Ntini nyina ya nwen yaso. Ne yitie se be bia nkomo ne dai wo se de da no na se futu bi e wo se de ma ye nua ba no. E de ama no wan tro ne din de bo so anonymous. Ntini me ba be kind of story. All right, let's go. So say when I was 15 years, I lost my virginity to a family friend. His name is James. He was 34. When I was 16, I got pregnant and had his child at 17. This was back in 92. I pinned the child on my high school sweetheart, who I eventually married when we were 23. I was secretly having sex with James up until I turned 35. He was my first, he was my everything. We were in a whole relationship for about 20 years and nobody knew. I told him about our child, and to be honest, our daughter looks just like him. He is taking care of her from day one, and to this day, he sends her money that I give to her randomly. James is in his mid-60s and is dying of cancer. She is his only child, and she is his beneficiary on his policy. When he dies, he's leaving her close to $1 million total. He has about $300,000 in his check-ins, and then he has a policy payout close to $600,000. He has about 2 months to live and wants her to know the truth about him being her father and about everything that he's left her. When I say nobody knows, I mean nobody knows. When she was about 5, we did a DNA test to make sure that she was his child, which I knew. I just wanted to prove to him. I am still married to my high school sweetheart, and if I tell her the truth, I don't know how she would react. My question to you all, should I take her over to his house and tell her the truth, or just let him take this to his grave. She knows who he is, but she just doesn't know that he is her father. My name is Mutia. I never try say me dissect a story no ewo chimo because story na emuye drukakra. As I said, it's on all social media platforms because I say she's looking for help. She's looking for advice, and you know, messenger kind. Me say meeting about boss so to chimo because a bit dicey with the timeline, but I'll try. I said, you know, say she lost her virginity or losing virginity to a family friend. Now on with the 15 years, and then at the time, no, Mr. James apparently 34 years. 1916, no, and on him and Mr. James at that time. So the 34, which means James was about 35. Into this 17 and a war, ne baba, and this was back in 92. After Saul Wackland at the time, no, in as much as only Mr. James Wohono. No, also on a boyfriend on any high school, secondary school. Into the news any share a boyfriend, no. No, the news any share a boyfriend, no, you know. Because obviously news say Valentino or Ware boy, no man, Ware boy, no. Ogusu Ware Nukuno now the high school sweethearts. But then again, no, on a James Etchem plant 20 years while she was married to a high school sweethearts. Now, since I'm Mobana or you know, Waklan at the age of 17. So extra 20 years on a James at Champlain, which means Aklan should be technically like 23 per what I have in front of me now. No. Now, also say James, James, na papa need 60 years, or he's dying of cancer. Oh, cancer. Kuno doctors are 2 months pe say or the better area say. Now I feel no papa no so per se. You kind of question Akulano because nobody did 5 years. No more DNA test just to prove say Akulano James ba. Na emumo also catch Akulano James no so no one opportunity was show Akulano from day one. Ebesine o man is kawe bibia na. Unfortunately from James no so one wo ba wo baby ebiem ne ba ko pe ene ye one no eba no. Na sesia no aka 2 months a James eba be we of cancer. James also per se can't no question Akulano. But my man is so good soon and you couldn't high school sweetheart na opinion pregnancy no. A man ne gusun and it's here. It is here obisa se aso. On cancer ne bano. On fa Akulano kochia ne papa on a dying bed and that's all my papa nyumbu no fa sa secret when kone grave. She's in a darling mind since I feel like chini in a wanka obey then what do you want our sister to do because as a new drukakra na kwa say lying na cheno why we try drama na cheno akwa de wo ho ntino wo anka obey then just don't worry phone lines are opened for me na mama wo advise wa gentre niam say wo no adekudi abetimi ana say dia abetimi aka che sister no ama we ni we saving na warrior na akola no so etimi hu se ne papa ni ansa na ne papa ni wu no me pa cho me train my change no more device don't go nowhere
shouty party and you're ready to grow to hurry someday shouty party and you're ready to grow to hurry and you're ready to grow to hurry someday shouty party and you're ready to grow to hurry mama and you're ready to grow to hurry someday mama and you're ready to grow to hurry someday if it's a why is it someday nazo kuma ya dia ya mama bo mama nenya giri chano no charge jo mama nazo kuma ya dia ya mama bo babo mamba nenya jiri kando na chicho
Hurry, somebody out of the way. Hurry, somebody out of the way. Hurry, somebody out.
As me di kind is a fina would joining and I say would tune in a Baba Chuck Norris and you move in a mates name Mama ye bra kwabna only honum. But made the story be the story be about the two draft form and anonymous lady be o hiamoa. Se one tia mesa bosubium na utie men soa me chain na wa mama wa drenchre and as a device BB right the be my nua ba no. Because as soon as I can, Miss Emu Drupa is a very dicey situation. It's must say a better ready with a sympathy and a caution or far. Found wishing his shoes and then say a one cut obey a day and let us know. So I feel I would you meet me assign a kind biome. As I said, story no or chone bro for me kind bro for no me we my son dissect no as I should trim tree mama yin I at ya see biome. Me sash be I would join in a one today. Okay, so I say when I was 15 years old, I lost my virginity to a family friend. His name was James. He was 34. When I was 16, I got pregnant and had his child at 17. This was back in 92. I pinned the child on my high school sweetheart, who I eventually married when we were 23. I was secretly having sex with James up until I turned 35. He was my first. He was my everything. We were in a whole relationship for about 20 years and nobody knew. I told him about our child, and to be honest, our daughter looks just like him. He is taking care of her from day one, and to this day, he sends her money that I give to her randomly. James is in his mid-60s and is dying of cancer. She is his only child and she is his beneficiary on his policy. When he dies, he is leaving her close to $1 million in total. He has about $300,000 in his savings and he has policy payout close to $600,000. He has about 2 months to live and wants her to know the truth about him being her father and about everything that he has left her. When I say nobody knows, I mean nobody knows. When she was about 5, we did a DNA test to make sure that she was his child, which I knew he was. I just wanted to prove that to him. I am still married to my high school sweetheart, and if I tell her the truth, I don't know how she would react. My question to you all is, should I take her over to his house and tell her the truth, or just let him take this to his grave? She knows who he is, but she doesn't know that he is her father. Wow. This is a very heavy... Ooh, the evil that human being does these days. It scares the devil, actually. And so the stuff I would tune in, my kind story no bro for me, but kakra. As I said, you know, I say, or losing a virginity to a family friend, and now your friend James. At the time, now we're 15, not James was 34 years. It's when we do 16, no, and now on Emma James, and no, at the age of 17. But this was back in 1992. And opini pregnancy, no. Emma, the high school sweetheart at the time, and I don't know which school I'm dating. So obviously, I'm fan James because James, Papa Penimua or your own family friend. Na, only James, no. Etchemp na like or worry in high school sweetheart when she was 23 or was 17 years anyway, no. And so we dated for 5 years and worry at the age of 23. But or worry no gusone James na etchemp na egusone ne da. Omo tremp na for about 20 years after marriage. Obia enim sa relationship yin bibia. But also, or catch read about Omobano, or catch read and your DNA test. After day 5 years, someone say James ba. But this is between Onene James and Nikuni issue won't be bia. But Siciano James Ayare with that cancer. Dr. Amani 2 months say obey leave. Oh, your first caller. Let's see what the caller has to say. Yeah. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
And I'm back to say,
Namia Domboko now swear.
Ivan Boko, your friend Kwame, because every hacking.
Oh, Kwame. Okay. But what's your story? I'm the two journal.
A patcho, I need you, Monsieur.
Okay. Into me, Pacho. Yes, I stand a dinner on ye.
Hey, the American say, it might be too more thing.
A new pursue in your mind.
A bin, some city. Ethiopia. A bin with three more thing. Would I only bear my onion? And nine chain. Obama has a classmate and has to be a schoolmate. Would I channel? While I say, what's only the man on whom you have can plan for 20 good years or more than a day. A day, and the bear man won't need to say Ukuno. That is no one so you know. Because so Bunupana, so Don Sokuna. Obia, why you want the hour to their crash and will name. Need no sign, Bearman is a champion. And that Bearman is a same way, see a Bearman over Java. Straight up. Because what are we in that Susanne Bearman a champion for many years, for about 20 something years.
Yes.
That's what you more than we for when we were Kunipa.
Come me, Pacho. Since I knew about on your day.
But
you knew about the man device, mommy. Why? What bonity mark a crab? I'm an device, mommy. Then I'll pass away.
Madam, advice behind the white channel cracker. The cracker, a child, and they had the best advice. Or no, and then in your bam will be the way I am a banana. Maybe son is at Otia, the so or no, in your bama, and will be the way I am a banana. Advise them, I'm Famano. No can I make a name the work maker and Soviet with the Nukana maker because Mano, so a young Nutina, or money out, Akania, West and Papa, no, for Japan.
The money 2 months per se or the better area, Sentinel or per se. I can't 2 months per no. Into percent
about 2 months, sir. I didn't think that one mark on your West and Papa, no, I got 2 months, no more than away. Because of the Japanese Sana, that the Viasana can say the Quahin, man, or don't know that so be word out. This is Japanese or the Janabana, also anybody who will free as Sana. And maybe it's more than Mumianka, if it be our yellow band, who's your band, you know, and a bad, maybe a Bama, Casa for neutral. The way a Bama now your bata, I will not support that. Because Bana idea what you say, what woman now, many now, because the what Bama your one yet. What a crash channel, in that you wonder with him. Why am I say what's our champ when it is for 20 something years a day?
But James, James, no, says I will move to the question. James didn't even say, like, girl, now worry. And I still don't go to any champion for 20 plus years, no.
Okay, Mammy.
Yes.
James, no, when we so worry. Yes. Just like I said, Brana, so I'm going to teach you one.
They be, and they do intimate. And I make us as a
decision. Obano, the selfish interest in that.
Yes.
You're painting on one side because, by the way, Berman to make us a better opera now spoon qua, from my Yoshi, what do you teach you? Then more final and then the decision of a set or what about Bossari James Snyder. I can probably decided no man, Berman and the classmates, not in the schoolmate in Warreno. No, James in Warreno. And then it would have been solving all this problem because in the Senate, winning our war, bigger torture. Now they are a prayer question.
About 25 years. Into who said, Papa and Papa all through, who names James and Papa, what I say, or ne Papa back on that sniff yen, to sell catching is again Papa. What happened? Oh, it's a no sooner.
Okay, madam, I said, so I can't so what chicken said. Okay, it says, send me Papa Cranny, Papa Yamagia, send over Fanon. Send over Fan, and at the same time, Berman store, one of our ancestors, you know. So it's asking we what here. So you know, Jano, because yes, Obano, just a banning Sabi, because of banning this Subai. Because nearly no one knows it. That's our team friend for better 25 years. I mean, just to be honest, it might be too more day. When you said, yeah, when you advise, be no can make a channel. I'm sending you a bama, and I send Papa, and will be the way I yena every day.
True. It's no kind of quench a nebano, Siano. And your papa no, or say she's torn between so or their club back home, papa no. Actually says see an opa penny say ni ye jaw because a 1 year of age it is a Johnny Yamana she needs to be able to check like also no akonoko isika no as insurance policy no and I say own jana papa ni wu na man nka hwenche akola no ni kuru ni de any problems here because ebia eba out am sure say onim say be man be jai no
but I said me na me the mission project say oba no because of Japadi ni ntra senya Japadi an ko nya sa because onu say be man no okay say okay say ni kuru ko jana listen be nya Japadi a onso be nya bi I don't make can say e wi ase no kwa ye de ko hen so no na ni nua be ma ye di bia ye na enka how is she going to feel?
That's true.
Nice. Yeah, manum bi and I say manum bi no ebimo. Omutu more because the me bema and a quiet sana I will never support make us a beman ebim sutu mo e dey. Yeah, the year one yaw then yem fan yaw bi. Because the working sa bema na ono also classmate and I say schoolmate now say why you kunu no. Sa dey wo huna me say say what on mo actually feel because what do we need to what's actually plan this for 25 years. Na me attitude with the assassin we. Them are paying no but at day. If you were clean that was actually plan when it is if you say kwaya de ko he me da make a change in that ban say. It's someone day. It's someone day. The why you not there. Nyame na de boneche. Me them I mean advance a moment and say to create a cano and ye. Say my kind of crash say the why you know. It's more day. Or send a who said the warrior and yet that's when I'm meeting you. What was actually 25 years the year can they be said. So I worry and you got to know him sana. Only but on the selfish interest no yes. Madam, that's
no agent I'm in for the scholar. Hi, hello. Good evening. Me that's so to me jina call so ma me pacho wudini baby a ukasifu.
Me work at Rebecca.
Okay, but before that, you first said.
Woman, why go? Me pacho your friend, Fred.
Fred, okay.
Me share with you when you na.
Give me that. See a Joe so. Okay, Fred, me pacho meet you. Hello. Hello, Fred. Mr. Fred line.
Hello.
Pacho se me casa.
Hello.
Hello. I'm saying line it.
Me pacho te menka.
I feel them pacho me te one kampa.
Okay, yo. Me ni odi kai kasai or the emotions the kasai pa. We are seeing see a kasai sha. In fact, say ya hwe ya statistics crab betumi a che say emema be say e bia 40 something percent and a hwe nkrofo ma ama won for free. Na asem no a wodi aba beto dwa no. And yes ne say e metimu odin e wi asem ni petimu odin.
True.
Onke hunu say obai no subai no ode na die no. Enyo ono go ale de ode be man so de na di. What you say?
Yeah.
O twempa afa ne kunu ati nyina. One be man na na twempa na no. Enti saa so na be bi so timu ode no no.
Ampa because my be man so nim hu bi. For that said me Lucy what's me kasa. Hello. All right. I'm saying the line it no. For what's me kasa pacho betimi asa afre me back. Okay. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Hello.
Me pacho me to kasa. What's me nka?
Me to nka.
Okay. Me pacho wudini baby a okase free.
Me from me ko
but I say my auntie woni kakra achebe.
See from me akosie ni. Who say from saying who yeah can you do what you're saying. You say from you say from akosie ni.
Oh okay sir. I said there's like noise kakra wo way wo background e chika to betimi ama na ba from kakra ma me a pacho. They kakra bi wo like background then is a bit noisy.
Also bibi wo background.
Yeah, I said they kakra wo honom.
I said no one Freddy kasa ntina be say wo kasa wi anza.
Okay. Me pacho akasa wi me pacho ai.
Okay. Ebajo, Martin say, Nipano aya, when you obana or cancer. Na a man said 2 days.
2 months.
2 months.
That's right.
But I'm concerned with the cancer. I want to save the person.
Okay. You want to save the person?
Yeah, we can do it. You can do it until my first hand.
Okay.
Because cancer, a 4th degree crime, you can change. You can save your life anyway.
Okay. So, what will save James in life? One person will be.
What's it?
One person will save in life. One person will be.
Yes, that is important.
Okay. Okay.
And if you really want to be saved for the cancer, I'm telling you that with my team, you can save that person.
Okay.
Not only him. Any person who is solve a cancer, we can save you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And you better phone number you are na yakasa no.
It's very important because this is the reason. Another because now we keep boss and I will be no fibroid or bar. Because when I'm here, I'm cutting jail. No, gonna need. And if you go turn, or fibroid, you make my boy.
Okay.
Easy. There are certain things go on. No say because no say through ignorance in the because you don't know certain things, you do so many mistakes. So na sanka namuya me te nipa nima nya won de bitimi ma boa on the spot. I will have a lot of people.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. We are friends. Na in Pakistan even in the next few minutes even anima deputy amona ya I stop cancer.
Okay. Oh, right.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not joking.
Okay, I've heard you.
Okay. That's it.
All right, okay, thank you. If you're just tuning in, as I said, your girl Baba Chuck Norris, and then made some of my bra kwabana, na me de stop me de assembly to ja. So when tea as semina, na me de MC na Fred line, so I take a car for the waiting my Fred back. You can also call on the Skype line and answer the studio number 0790-844-3338. Na for our gentle, but Safina will join me. I'm a kind story ni biom. Na wate na wodo adwen hye ne wa advice aba say ye bra kwa me sele de nka no kre no enhye ne ba no na me ko Facebook live na me ko tie ye adofo nso like your online commenters what you're trying to say. Okay, Sammy KGH say good evening, great show. The lady should tell her daughter the truth and take her to her father's house. I say but she shouldn't inform her daughter about her father's assets. The man should tell her himself into no your brasami case a lady in the enfa on kind of credential banner but at this time a girl there she's an adult because she's past 20 on Yakolabium and she's only known one man as the papa all through. It's going to break this news no and when say Uncle James because from the story from the write up and the lady say the banner name papa no onim so a family friend but onim the real relationship between on a papa no and oh kind of cry just a woman say you can lose your daughter, you can lose your marriage. She's torn between that as well. It's I think I will join me I'll read the story again and then we'll be to me the wadrin share I then say about okay as I said yes sister there's a lady anonymous though she said when I was 15 I lost my virginity to a family friend. His name is James. He was 34. When I was 16, I got pregnant and had his child at 17. This was back in 92. I pinned the child on my high school sweetheart, who I eventually married when we were 23. I was secretly having sex with James up until I turned 35. Wow. He was my first. He was my everything. We were in a whole relationship for about 20 years and nobody knew. I told him about our child and to be honest, our daughter looks just like him. He is taking care of her from day one and to this day he sends her money that I give to her randomly. James is in his mid-60s and is dying of cancer. She is his only child, and she is his only beneficiary as well on his policy. When he dies, he is leaving her close to $1 million in total. He has about $300,000 in his savings account, and he has policy payouts close to $600,000. He has about 2 months to live and wants her to know the truth about him being her father and about everything that he's left her. When I say nobody knows, nobody knows. When she was about 5, we did a DNA test to make sure that she was his child, which I knew she was. I just wanted to prove that to him. I am still married to my high school sweetheart, and if I tell her the truth, I don't know how she would react. My question to you all is, should I take her over to his house and tell her the truth, or just let him take this to his grave? She knows who he is, but she doesn't know that he is her father. Wow, the world we live in today. Gosh. It is a thing I will join me a story, it's technically yes, a stab, say, or 15 years, no, any family friend be a champion. Family friend was a bit older, I think twice in age, 17 years older than her. No, actually 19 years older, because I know the 15 and now papa needed 34. Judy is 16 years, no. And no, my papa no, at the age of 17. But at the time, also a boyfriend was secondary school, you know, the news and a boy, no. And worry in his boyfriend, no, Odi 23 years. No, I think so, and then the boyfriend now were the same age, and so they got married when they were 23. But say I was secretly having sex, not on Nate James, for about 20 years. They had a total relationship for about 20 years. No, obeying him. Because obviously, Papa in a near fee and not leading so ya kola, but was not in the first or in the BBR, like in the first and everything. So she was swamped in love, or she was really in love with this person. No more work, unfortunately, Akolane said James Pa. Na Sisiano, James A. with cancer, the particular cancer not the unkind, but Dr. Sama James 2 months to live. Now James age over $1 million. I know about $1 million. I'm on the bano. See, I know person kind of question the bano. Say, ne papa ne James no papa ne bani nim. I said James ne your uncle or my family friend, Uncle James. But when him say Uncle James ne papa. See, I know person who say on country ne bano no creno. No fa nko ni fi no question say ne papa ni anase o ma papa ni ngu na on fa sa story nko ni grave na story di e ma yankemu odru ankasa se wiase boni wo ni pachi mu no obonsam kra ya na ne chese ne yam crash na mayen cause echi mu din e ma ni menyi na echi mu din because how so betna wiase no why obi say. But anyway, as I said, I feel I would see me. One club bed, yes, it's so per advice there. She wants to eat her cake and still have it. And so technically, no, on person be losing na worry. On person, when the one balance be react at this point, you know, because the balance react irrational. Obet me lose akola, no so losing the family nikno. Because akola did 20 plus years, she's of age or adult, so she can decide to cut them off forever. Na sisi anako isi kasem no wonim se onkan no kwenche ne ba no because at some point no bibia wa kwala ne dim se wosa kwala ne kokashi bibia nye ono maame no ti me share say all the advice ebeba we shouldn't speak out of emotions, let's just be real because you know there was some dirty secrets bia ye nim dinga men kwa na betimi asolve ya mayen. So at this point no eya asefem but far okay. There is another caller. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Good evening. Me pat show dini baby I work free.
Yo, me Jinji Edward.
Pat me manti dini you me so.
Jinji Edward.
Oh, Edward. Okay, Edward. Pat Edward, pat show say story na me the two jano.
Oh yeah, Martin.
Okay.
Actually, no. There's a saying that when a dog bites a man, then it's not news.
Yes.
But when a man bites a dog, then it's a big news.
Okay.
It's mere headlines.
Okay.
Na we no akoye se tembia no e blemu e memma blemu ma na se ke bemma no ko wusie be bi no bia ka we de ke be ka so we de memma de a normal thing. Don't know.
Yes.
Because where we are coming from with our traditional background, you know, enya sembia ayehubia oyebema it is awoha no akowo no awaro no akowo ha na se bi obetima ahwe sa ba akon na akwara no betu ahwe ni a enye news.
Edward me pacho I say when your story is say yes sister no James ni your family friend not na near few when you saying about 19 years now
right me tie ni nyina ba me kan si asem so
okay
but the mention is we find it very difficult when it comes to your background, customs and tradition, or when it comes to a woman's side now. Man, of course, once Tamanu son, not me any back no have an affair. Now, which me walk now also went back to the classmate and
or the niece and share the high school sweethearts like my school boyfriend or the niece and share no and I'm worried.
Ain't you know from there no one day sweetheart and a shisha I think at that time na or say who sa Jameson every kwa no ne the school mate you know on the shisha now worry and almost that's what chimpna. The Canada she was married as a marital wife.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And only James you know.
A chimpna 20 years.
So to the American.
Yes.
No more relationship.
Yes.
For all these years, you know. Also, I'm now over 20 years.
Yeah, 20 years. I'm not sure. Yeah.
What a marital house now, ne sweetheart now, yes. Schoolmate.
Yes.
Ain't you know, on a schoolmate, you know, where there.
I don't know one sure, but fortunately, I'm saying James now will be James Baba Kopene on in the banner. But one can say more other children with only Kuno, one funny Kuna some number, or focus on.
Yeah, only James no was about you.
Epe, and James was going to me and war baby abim, the baba penny on any banner.
Yeah, but the only year mate, you know, the only one, or no worry, no ma'am.
I know one can once him, and 115 the one faster one for an hour. Wow, yeah, she was just focused on the fact that
my son will say, will be the stories bar. Some say, I'm saying, Mojuma. Excuse me to use this word. Journalism, no. I from some way I can consult so. It's a background. We muka krana. You're so pursuing no man out in the campaign. Anyway, Matthias say, oh, and the young fan is okay. So never we will so now. So what soft hair? Went to my and daddy and the sweetheart now worrying saying, Pat, my own bonnie. Now, me as and the war sa now at the earlier beginning, no, sa sweetheart no want to man find channel. What yes, yeah, too. Onim say James now one channel, our side man, no. O sika one some, o timothy aquarano, or manisika or GC no, but ni queen. No, they can't have Quran, you queen him. Then what trans here now? What was the James right?
Yes.
Now I'm asking this question again. How did she got to know, sir? James is so wealthy about so $1,000 and so $1,000 in his account.
Story or James and
James knew Apena o kan ho de akware akɔkyerɛ James na sika no bɛba ya akwara no dia.
Maybe on one can say James and I can say what your story ni say. He akwara because James and wo ba baby ano. Akwara James is sole beneficiary to the policy. Like to the policy, you know. And I think said with $300,000 anyway, no, for a couple or more America, it's not in UK. Because more life insurance, no, you know, obeying $600,000 to the beneficiary plus secure an account, Simono, say $300,000. What catch a girl, no, but James and I catch and the girl and say, I made Jamayam, Yabano. What you say?
If I can come in here, James now, Yarada Hornis is here himself, or Baba.
Yes, on Washaklana from day one. And I said, I never storing him. Also, on Washaklana, James and Shaklana secretly are from day one. I walk Lano.
Okay.
Akwara soon named James.
All right. Okay. It is here, no. Oba Akwara one in and Nikun. Apart from only James in there, they know.
They know because they did the DNA when the daughter was 5. And Akwara also said James. No.
When you make trying to short no be sure baby. Na mum dey make and say e to be a panyimfo bu baby say sikani bre the wapa. Because why? Say James Nima and hadwin say ko say so ka che James o ka che the back end long time ago. Now what you dey see akwara na ya adult. Or you 30 something plus. So now paying a papa ne yaria will be one a kenchino or permino me and watching and a mansa journey. Say, one country on papa and coach your papa because of papa no sika. Sikana or no ma meaning no sa papa no a run on a beneficiary, you know, in fact, I'm buzzing here. I don't know what to say.
My question to you all is, should I take her over to his house and tell her the truth, or just let him take this to his grave? She knows who he is, but she doesn't know that he is her father.
She has really caused a mess, my dear. She has really caused a big mess. Why? Because never by what hurting so much in her whole entire life.
Yes.
There's nothing to call bomb. And I only say your background, family background, a man your papa cut more than a man. A man near your man and a man a woman your papa cut. So it is our bond, no, but you see a runner and now year adult. But they see now for 30 something years, right?
Sure.
And you know, either say, what in Baka Chenny Papa say, oh, Papa, you know, Sika, the woo, and your cancer, no no, who are one out there beneficiaries now, Sika, won't Sika, you know, I don't think that is right. And I'm more to the point, you know, so, was I had to be there, ma? What worrying for how many years? Me know me and yen himself on the side of Pakuna and all inside the Pakuno. That's another secret story that I have to talk about it. Mammy, one year, it's to me, minimum dear. I don't think I have an advice for her. She lay her bed and she should lie on it. That's what I have to tell her.
Okay, all right.
Thank you very much.
Okay, then. Madam Wasibi, thank you too for your advice and your input. Okay, all right. It's I think I would union and I think I would join here. Yeah, discuss. Say there's a story about Betuja leading. We are all trying to figure it out. My kind story, no, so wouldn't say, yes, stay be our name, a family friend at Trimp now for a very long time. And and what they share this high school sweetheart. But then again, a high school sweetheart no worry no, worry, but worry we and Ogusune papa now and then you champion for 20 plus years. Since papa no in the mid-60s, I when your cancer, doctor someone in 2 months or baby woo. But papa no so instances per se you can't create a colonies here because or baby woo and the only daughter, the only child, and obey the beneficiaries and papa na or baby woo on air catcher. Obani say okay, say was some kind of creature your bano. It's about time. But my minister also says and she doesn't want to. She's caught between telling her daughter the truth and answer papa ne ewu no for secret in the grave. Because on nene papa ne pen in him, according to her, no, nobody, and when she means nobody knows on the papa ne relationship, no, e omu tu ne pe. So say put papa ne wa, not to say. Asem and ask because she can continue living her life. I don't think so. This story in the buy, obviously the money there is tempting because Papa ne age about $1 million. Ama nebano. So she's caught between taking her daughter to the man and then she telling her, "Oba Papa ni." According to the story right up, no. My akolani nim papa no, but onim nas Uncle James like once a year or my family friend or my buffy around and all of that. Onim sene uncle like Uncle James Uncle me are down for family friend, but onim sene papa na ye ne ma me kunu na on anything no. Oh it is here no why caught up to say akolani swinging she's in her 20s until onim say o catch her na the way akolani be behave, and it's a very sensitive topic because ubetimi akwa nenyi na wa man lose when you the real bond or not the right bond with the real father no man another man she's known another man all her life as ne papa na sisia because ne papa ne real father ever be wu when you the genuine love as Edward uncle Edward Kai when you the real love when you the support as a father in as much as a papa ne na James na share financially you can onimpo se behind closed doors na James na share no ono nim se ne papa ne mama ne papa ono muti fi eni lady ne say she's torn between letting the man die and taking that secret to the grave, and now say telling her daughter the truth because she doesn't know how she's going to react. Obetimi afraid a story like I say asefem, and unfortunately that's the world we live in. And the reason I won nipechima ye dem papa nipechima yisum. Me just say na mpono ko we yim sometimes maybe why ya o cry yembe show wow na we na cry na into yemu show kakra, but it's unfortunately said that's the world we live in. As the Bible stated, the heart of man is wicked. My heart of money accounted for obe man oba. We are so no show we. As I said, the phone lines are still opened. Me patcho ye nua ma no me hia mo input. Akwai se me ma ne nkwan so na e momo. Nti me nua ma me patcho betimi so afre studio line ye bi 0790 844 3338 0790 844 3338. Frey anaso betimi afre Skype na anaso landline no. Na for wa dwenhwe ebra because he tie ye wan ka obey dey. Okay, there's another caller. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Lady Chuck Norris.
Yes. About show we do maybe I can
see. No, my money I make for me.
Hey, Baba Chuck Norris.
Ukuta, what bet first done.
What was it?
In Kalate. Yes, Ukuta, what bet first done.
Mbachai, look at a white belt. I'm what them pa. Look at a white and a black here.
Hey, and then I'm not doing.
I know what them pa.
Topic here there, but very sensitive now. Me tape me from about because I feel say you are talking about me.
Okay.
I'll leave my comments for last, but I just want to remind you. What's the man who makes a home?
Me pacho say.
What's the man who makes a?
Eh, man in casa.
Me know that the woman here said because it's affect them, you know, it's their topic, they won't come.
You know, casa because as some no ye kakra.
Oh my topic we mean ya can be
because story na kasa I make you waves on social media that baby because I go viral.
Almost young kola na ye politu o mo mind na sa na be bad bia. Sa na be bad bia.
Yeah, samo.
Omuna e create sa problem we na.
But say your banning kwani this aboni no.
But this only a tip of an iceberg. Some cases we know. Because of the debate program, because a course of our society. I did a course. I'm a victim.
Okay.
I'm a victim. Because I'm a cousin, you'll be shocked. Over that, me face the open. Your mom out no because the core a year or more political animals. A good credit problem with one. A yaki of Ghana for that, but Bonnie will. You're going to trust them way.
Okay. But you want to do Mammy?
Within the
Akasanoma.
10 years, Casanova.
Mate.
It's your mamma.
Okay, Tate and your mama, and I think in your Casanoma. What's your mama? It's a me tea for man and me pamacho, mistress and mobile free, no demo. I drink sharp. I'm saying, me buy a man, I'm all supporting me. Make same man a voice crab back to see.
No, but come to Cocker, I'll go much.
How many me rather come? How many men call? I may buy some Mondays, me bamamo. And then also, so meeting with my company. I say, me better.
Good topic because program where Beman area cover so because my member. A good so we over now the topic we have at all. It's long overdue because a year time. The almost and quite normal, almost punish your moon. Yet, Papa phone. Papa phone, quite almost say almost. Hey, me can't make so much to what. But and you don't know.
Me that was baby. But I tell you, I'm with you. Your man shows some best friends. So say,
I don't know whether it's becoming a case on us Ghanaians. I mean, I don't know. We're also color.
Yeah. I don't think say a Ghana phone call. It's a general idea. You will be a bro fool, baby.
System so boa Kuma system no American system no boa more. They don't think of the implications about later on.
Okay.
Been out there by some of the implications.
Mate, mama, me da wase bebre. Na me mfa next caller. Mate, me da se. Mate, me da se bebre. Okay, all right. Hello, good evening. Me pacho udi ni baby a okase free.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah. Me first oba caller. Wa me ni age. Me first oba caller.
This mama Alice make us fit
Leighton, okay. Pacho edi ni ma nya bibiem. Me pacho udi no.
Medino, Mama
Alice, me da si bebre.
Alice in Wonderland.
Okay, Alice in Wonderland. Ma Alice macho yon kwe, catch me wadwen kire wo story no ho.
Me wire aho papa. Me wire aho ye, especially papa na oyare no. Nti so wanyare a anka ewurai. Misi kenti anka on kan kire oba na na.
Papa na na eka se on kanche ne ba no papa ni ewura de omumie no nim se papa no yare no ba be wuni nti na o ka che ewura ne se na camp no kwache akola no on bra no be hu me ati ase
na de dada onyina no ese sanka ewura no o ware ni boyfriend no o mo ti ase se especially Kurabra wakoye DNA test no. Who is there? Abufari nye boyfriend ne ba no. Ina sese okachira boyfriend no. Not no kafre. Se ho no be jawa mo ware nche.
Sure.
Na abufari share the be fan pe. Na se ma no Kurabra ware na ja. Woni na no ba. Na wa hwe na ne ya akura ne se wa hia ye foro na no beti na wo san twempra wo nsura urade wo nsura urade na sika ni printi afi de ori wu no wo peja pa bia ma wo ba
yeah
oh papa no na one time na ni dei no nya ho dem na nkasa ni sika Papa bi me tins papa bi kan say. Obet ba ko asa me yare. On sa me yare we Nyankopon dinim. No nya hoden. No ni sika.
Okay. Okay.
Na wi asefo ye wicked. Me nke me yanko me merimo. So far as we are human being, no, ye wicked.
Bible crack count say the heart of man is wicked.
Yeah, then ye just
Ampa.
Obedi ye just onyame hu akwa no mo no nya amoden. Na metia kan no.
Me da see bebre malice me da say. At least we be first oba collar. Me are very happy say with me afre. The malice me da was see bebre and the wa drink.
Me da say papa. Bye.
Bye. Okay, all right, okay. It's a fin I would tune in na yen come out to you go so air to say when see from the beginning na some bosso to be intensive now with me in an idea of the idea discussing no. As I said, made in the Baba Chuck Norris, made name my brother Kwabana in your way. As you know, Mondays be and I made the relationship show Ebremo. Maybe we talk about love and life. Now some Mondays 9 to 12, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. No in common no emuye she. Pa intina ya me nko baby especially me nua no as me kan me ba mamo Mondays na ye dia intina mo mba na mo be support say na mo fa madwen share dey bra mo san so nim say daddy lumba ba London gidi na say we want to say we betima bola daddy lumba non stop 4 hours straight hits non-stop. Now, so what's me straight is 4 hours, you to say, yeah, Michael Jackson. Sankara, that is our baby crank, and I'll say Michael Jackson. I think another cooler embassy. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello, good evening, Minerva.
Good evening.
Me
patcho with Dini, baby, I'll say free.
Na me kasa earlier on the Cathy.
Oh, okay, Fred.
Baby, and I'm a warning tino. After I met me, I joined the back to you.
Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, me that's it.
Now, the mobile phone there, I say a Ghana telephone be a minimum. Offer no voice mail.
Sir.
Pepe.
Ebayo, I'm saying I'm call no so. Ebayo. There was another call on the mobile phone in TBN and here.
Okay, yo. And yanko ya nimwe.
Okay.
Bebre na beka sa wa bra mante dia koso papa. But my dream say and say some way no yemfa emotions and a cano. If there a wiase ya umu to ya no enipa nkasa die ya very wicked. Na yen wickedness no eguswa focus ro otiasie. Kwa na kosro na wosha se money a yenua be yi edi ye no enyo no nko na edi nse money no oni be man so na edi nse money no said yes so na ewiase mo no ye tibia so ye be ma na woni oba entwempna na wontumi nware no na okoware be ma foforo as soon as be ma foforo be ye oba no ho ade aware ne se na yire de Besro bomade antwe wo ho. Ebi say udi akiri ekọ wanim a akwan bia so no eye no me na wo tweba wo so ubenya ho aso die pe. What you say? For say die nti na yenua be mai wabo bra be si ne no be wu ejesika na oni babia eka sa akoda abaria no. Enya asema nika in both ways. A member you wicked, a man so you wicked pa. And a member do dona and a shame crop for Emma at the Mawon free. Now, bueno, I say, Sikasem Abem, Intina Yenia Bano, Neni, a break situation no hono. No, can you who say, and a monoa o cotuno, as soon as I saw. I want a positive and negative impact. Positive media, of course, say, Sika a woman bano inherited about almost $1 million. Story na okay, no planet here.
Yes, I'm not sure.
Now, negatively, no, you could look at it this way as well. Say, akolei enyini abedroom pompon. So, anya krano were tremu be 16 years.
Oh, 20 something. I think so 24, 25.
20 something. Yeah,
yes.
okay. Sa ne maame kunu no a one ne tie no onim say ne papa no a wa friend daddy for all these years no. Afi wo de na ekọ akobie ne ma bi so a chere ne say papa no a onim say ne papa nkasa ni no enye ne papa biom. Ne mom sikanti fa ne say papa yi a oda wo wuyi no so ni sika bi a aka ho pepre ene sense o kwa akode na de ache aya no.
Point of correction. Papa na request enye maame no. Papa na
request say
yes.
Or better no we de ache akola no ansa no.
As time say was say ya maame ne kan okwache akola na ansa na o papa na wu.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you say. Papa no kura no only nelemu in the first place. Why mistakes be at the CBB? Say, or you be a sebio, odin huni going forward. Anka on train a money medru sam ponsui and sana o betusa anabono awetu no. Na adiano ebe impacted on the girl and his her father at the moment. Ya unimuno. Say. Ekwan bi so obehunu se obi wo ho a otumi ma miskati na mete me papa we ho na se apa enyo no me real father then you're a useless man. In some situations that's how some girls will feel like me ko diskanechi na minja onipa no a what dedicate ne do na daje ne sika ene ne bibia ade ahwe me efi me collaborate mu abesi sample so you know what you fear.
Yes, true.
And you know just say some negative impact be ebe ko between akolano and the papa no
plus they be so na worry
ebe kasa yi kan yi no papa no wo security sa ene mompa ya resa e ma no nontinasi no ndi ni sika on trust no ndi ni sika enye sa on train no ko wuni wo boko no wa chedie bi e dey che ma menene ba no ama won life akoso because it is not only their lives on kan who say it goes beyond their lives their families anya kra no ewure you know ni ma menene papa etiase ni ku no ware no so no na busuafo ne ma menene papa bibia na wo mu bi etiase ni nuanom bi ewo ho what you say a whole lot of people are going to involve in this situation. Now, first of all, no ankasa no obeseki advice ye free ha no. One ne maame ekotena asusu ho. One ne papa esusu ho. Won adwenkyere efa situation yi ho anything.
So Obia name story we Obi name. So she posted it as an anonymous poster. There is no information whatsoever. She just left the half of the story there. One funny didn't no identity to Asma Yekano. She just left it there because she needed a public help. One person would be as she said, James, your family friend growing up, and she was 15. And now James did 34 years. It's obviously James was little underage.
No more I had ye be bashino. Ye be bashino you know. Uncle no tie futu also in free fear because charity begins at home.
Okay.
Charity begins at home. Untie a futu in free fear.
Now unfortunately so your orphan as well wedding. So only my papa or your orphan how does she go about it if she's an orphan?
Oh, okay. Or your orphan as well. Or penibia or time that you could do our no a man or no. Uncle seek your futu in free chain. If you say assembly no a someone a mood so baby security. Oh, you see, if you see mu enye the extension na and the yesikasa what you see. Obedi sikanachi ashre one nebano sebe wonu monyam bi anase da mankwa bi baby a fine if you see sika de de nemom ukodi no na wo dwene ho mieno ne miensa kwan kura papa ne fa so kura de make it asika no one thing uku na ono wanya dade atena ho from school age ɛde abɛsi nnɛ ɛde atete akɔla ama na ɛde 20 something years no dwene ne ho nso sɛ wone no wɔ nkɔdaa foforɔ nso wɔ nkyɛn a dwene how it is going to impact on them.
Yes, okay.
Me that's it.
All right, me that's it, be afraid. Me that's it, no, I drink straight, no. Okay, all right. I feel that what's in us, like, I have very dicey, you know. I have best because why Timo I drink. Me promote me niama as I said. I am a best now reading, so I may have some best support. And I'm afraid. Now say echo against the yen, say echo against the yen. I think it will be very good saying idea inputs a bit because remember no kwan di boni yen na live his life way. I think there's a caller on the line. My mama for call away. Hi, hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. I don't know how to say.
Nyamia don't boko, but show me that's so we be we didn't be our case free.
If I try to frame a question, because the world comes to.
I could say.
You're going to sometimes the Timodio. Near Moka, Oceana. It's more it's been no millionaire.
And yeah, been much more.
You know what? Kuma deny the yard here. It's already answered. We try the past. I never will be
yes, and I had to know Chimodio, Memma or Bow,
too much. But me came from Mustafi and the prayer what we had that they too much make a class. Let me have who says a game may a couple capable. I don't know how you can now and what the command come from.
So I think the problem that one is a near banner with 15 years or under age, number one. And up a panny year 34 or more family friend. It is a name, mamma and papa are down for. A bit few one. But you say
James, no, family friend.
Family friend. There be James Nair or family friend.
Okay, so that James Nair. Can you be great?
Yes, we're using about 19 plus years. 19 years.
I'm there, no, family friend. Do for family and not the also,
yes, and you know, obviously, you know.
If I choke you, let me tell you the truth. Which more day? Which more day? Which more day? Papa, we are here. Which more day? And now, I'm going to want to say, yeah, James, not only are pendient, you know, only mean to one because, hey, Obia Warriors now seemingly Obi Chink now for over 2 decades.
20 years, yes.
I know one thing. But all the same, you know, cannot say Akulani James, you know.
Yeah, Akulani James is sending uncle, like when him say, okay, me mommy down for, me say Uncle James. But when him say the papa na uncle, papa no.
What I from day one, you know, me say a me dia, the me Akulani dia, me say, and after the death of James, no Catholic move me dia na make because he cannot minimum no. And this also was from day one to be approved of the travel. I think me imagine it. And you get us over Marco, say this is the situation before it's too late.
Says here also show on him the way and a ban ever reacted because mind you, has been 25 years.
My sister, the harm has been done already. And they say now, according to him, say Uncle James and from the sick bank. And now, Uncle James now
requested, yes.
And you say, Uncle James now catch up and say, Uncle James, and they will the next of case to be their house. Why say make a power Uncle James in the middle of the next of case? Can you be the Amina or say about
yes, yes.
They say Uncle James down. It won't be easy for the woman because it's more than really because.
Yeah,
apart from that, lady, no one you could know man one calamity be one.
The Hono Sana make us say, still as anonymous, one fat deed or non person Because one funny thing, no identity. She just wants. So she just wants a public opinion on what to do.
Almost a buffer flow, a cranity. And to get now, body. Why contract Lanham? But I have better say, or the car track the situation. I might be basically CNS the 1 year, 2 years that one with me bond with the father. Because say me, don't try you know, the education, I will never forgive you. Because yes, maybe a man call again here. Or no, I will do more you must hear you, all getting ready for anything that will come after this. But on one eye, because what was really never see me will be a share. Matrimony bed I don't morning. And then I know the way I near Bobo, but yes, so you 3 months.
But Marco is why I forget to say, Uncle James should have known better. Because one, no introduce or way mature than a Holana. Sakolana call Warina, now wouldn't so bit me a share bano. I don't know one cast okay, you make my me made him worry or prick. I intimate me by ends as a family. But what share? What or your community and not the money is there anything between them? And you know, when to me, so that never to woman commander. And to be at that time 16, 19 years different. And be at not bullying you already.
Because
I want Uncle James at the age of 34 now with 34, only 15 years Nico Trim Panasa what down for fee.
Because of bullying you already, and you will go back.
I'm not going to say, oh, with this story now, or say Uncle James can first everything, or no introducing to BBR and man some sort of life. It's obviously no. As a teenager, 15 years, and I introduce you to some sort of life, no. A better would day, you would continue. Emotionally, you would not be thinking properly to make decisions. In everything to do with Uncle James. Or then for backing up. Uncle James made the member out to say, I can only be that's how I'm not, and then yet the leading thing. And a bad year, but if you could look or take him back, now Colana will say, this is my dad. Maybe I would have Colana man to get down or Jacob, or you say, Uncle James is my dad. But at the age of 25, when you take out Colana, you say, oh, Uncle James is my uncle. If you will send you the mama, it's almost that, and you will communicate a law. I will be trying to get the man. But so much train to do one time or catch them say, where Uncle James I know your for why are not so clean? Oh, no, that's okay, no, be there, no, dear. The man crowd never talk to you because I know you're very painful to in one country. And you know, one I also disappoint yourself. Well, we anymore. Oh, yeah, some
open up. Open up to the battle.
I think so. Open up as she stands the risk to lose everything. We'll be losing the whole banner. She will lose everything.
She can't take it and they want to battle. Because
say
either or clean up the thing. Actually, battle. She says, and then later, Uncle James, you will open up. So, you will lose.
So no say no say or say Uncle James no the secrets no Connie grave because apparently no almost 20 penny in him nobody else has witnessed their relationship. Say nobody knows.
Okay, if say of a secret no keeping Uncle James no do kwa. Akola no better to claim the officer because Uncle James no to akola no do na
I ask someone.
Apart from akola no do that time no how is she going to tell the child say Uncle James is all the next of him or Uncle James do to any for the night the next of him. The truth is but you better
to come out and say the truth.
Because sooner or later it will be able to and you will lose
okay all right
you will lose in because what this is the banner what this is what according to the only no and papa though Uncle James not ready from day one maybe according to those Uncle James that take care of it when you say the papa no only my gender
That goes the gender more day. And at least me that's the me young mammy and one friend. I'm a bad man and friend. I'm one friend. Into the madam was say.
If I don't and go been friend for the other. And so, I'm going to be but me call out me open up on Chapalan.
Okay, me that's it.
And we didn't know. No, me now open up on Chapalan. When you move and say, only minute to home to keep.
No more.
I can do this and that. You see the overlook of a year. If a young man had mobile now, I will lose them. But on one our course society, on one facing the consequence. On one our course society. But I know the wood nearby. It's wrong. It's wrong.
Yes.
It's wrong. So another time we are over 2 decades.
Yeah, for 20 years.
It's wrong. It's totally wrong. It's wrong. And
it's matter was to be brave, no agent, no advices. So thank you so much. Okay, it's a thing I would tune in. I mean, in common, yeah, dear, be do I dicey. It's here for the margin cheraba, but unfortunately, as I said, story no, very sensitive, and it just shows how I mean I woman the pa it's more thing I was here, yeah, one share, and my man may because we all come together to make the human race, and as I asked him because. For especially if there was some reason I went to me Uncle James Nance I think you should have just come clean with Akolano because it's a Robbie Akolano of a good childhood, not even a good childhood, like knowing the real father so there was some sort of bond on Nene Papa no Robbie Akolano of that. Secondly, high school sweetheart in Swat and it's not Beno so much because it would after 20 plus years now we raise Akolano with love. I wouldn't send a bunny and that was the base of Mawarie. Upini Akolano no. It was the reason why you guys came together and got married and had a family. Not to see and after all these years, why so much sacrifices not the amount, then it will just come out say and yen the banner yet Akolana. I think say emotion it takes a lot of toll on any panel or bema obetimi lose na dream cry because who can was saying asem ye can say ye can say na ye asem no more but then again let's just make light of the situation. If I feel with tuning in our team and can't da obviously meeting your papa Chuck Norris. I am at the relationship show Ebremo on Mondays 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Measure Semobenyo so na mwiti me Mondays beyond 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. You didn't come on. I know in common you're very dicing. And common I intimate didn't during the day in your man I intimate can't share your partners near Kunumono. Sound common you didn't Mondays. I will hand him say I think so there's another caller my main family in tea. All right, good evening, me Pacho with Dini baby I work as free.
Good evening. Come
it's my number one fan, Anna.
Yeah, only me. So I would I carry the flag.
Okay,
you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Nami China. I was on the road this year. Oh, me na maybe we the enyame wanwa eyi the first case happen it happened you know Obano he's been torn between the good, the bad and the ugly.
Yes.
There was similar case even money is not involved. But our really good, you know. Obano out the catcher the ex-husband Mr. Akwalaba Queen and Yoba. Yeah, there was no money involved. And you know, and the point is this. What we I'm speaking as a black person from West Africa.
Okay.
What do you say? Because of young African old men who are pedophilias, who sleep with minors,
Yes.
And only they are contributed to Sasama.
That's true.
Because can you imagine, say, a colano, this Mamia or the Nasamabano, at that age, or catch the mammy, and I say, the Bushman for say, a papa a year, or share a corner yimu, or no, we're breaking virginity. Or the young
yeah.
What is going to happen? If the castle no bono
Bonnie, yes, true. That's
right?
True. Yeah, and she was 15, and Papa needed 34 years at the time.
Exactly. And I grew up in West Africa before and found me back home. And these things happen. There's a whole lot of us who are in this a modern day radio. So and within our backyard we can see these things happening.
Sure.
The older men are taking advantage of the younger
generation,
from the school. That teacher or say now this school one of the girls also books, not the co-teacher fee. And these things happen. The teachers are taking advantage of the younger ones. The older ones are taking advantage of the sugar daddy. And you know, it has taken a very long time. But say, when that child was 5 years old, now DNA. Why didn't she come out and tell this husband that he has been his childhood husband beyond anyone? That was the time he should have come clean. But it's not
at the time they were already married, and on the basis of their marriage, was because of penny a colano on the child, on the man. It's at that time, also more already 23 years. I think she's still young. The fact that she had a child of 17 doesn't make her matured enough in the brain. It's a 23, and don't forget, Uncle James need a family friend, which means Uncle James is a friend to the parents, the mom and the papa.
Exactly. My team say, baby, a situation, their relationship, and the mother and the child, this daughter of hers, what is the relationship between the two of them? So
they have a good relationship, I think so, from what she wrote.
Yes, so between the two, as mother and the daughter, if the relationship is very good now, if you come clean, he has bite a very bitter, your friend, bullet. She should come clean and let the daughter know, and at the same time, let the husband know. Because when we are children, we are stupid. All of us have gone through that stage. So you should come clean, come down on your
imagine the husband. How would this man feel after 20 plus years of raising a child? It's not a so plus sacrifice or make enough or some be okay. We son papa we trim now 20 plus 20 years. I think that it would break the man. It would break him emotionally, mentally, and physically.
It will, but at the end of the day, so long as she's going to stay for her conscience to be clean until the day that she dies and goes to wherever, whether hell or heaven, it's entirely up to her. Because let me tell you something. This issue I make say, even there was no money involved, right? This person has looked after this daughter, knowing that it was a ononeba. But when the marriage broke down, she was told, "Obana catch the bear man say, "Akolei, I baby this time. The way there on your back." Na the papa, baby.
But that is when a marriage now break it down. Oh, I didn't say you have nothing to lose. But right now, she has her family intact.
Yeah, it's so difficult. But at the end of the day, I mean, a situation now, you have to look at it from different angles. And she has to come out clean. It's either she lose or she wins. Because they say, I'm telling you, the DNA machine, they could see one of the Ghanaian shops, and I say, friend, the Westfield. They see check DNA. We see there's a whole lot of children that are running around and thinking, say, the parents that we have, the father is and it's not.
Father.
It's almost about 40 to 70%. And when they say program you will from her, Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
Who is the father of this child?
Yes.
Or the member bear 4 bebano, none of them.
Yeah,
when they do the DNA, it's not the father. Wow. And this one they are very dicey. People should forget about the inheritance for this girl. But it's a common knowledge. It's been happening. And to me, they may not and she has to come down on her knees and then tell both parties that this is the situation. I was young, I was stupid because of a young tradition, and I couldn't say. They say if you Kumuha, in the days gone, people you have children, and what do? They go and give them away.
That's
you get
true.
adopted because we are Roman Catholic. You cannot have a child. We in this country, there's a whole lot of children that have been abandoned, that has been sent to Australia, that have gone to various adoptions, including Africans who have been having children here, and they send their children to Dr. Bernardo, including Ghanaians and Nigerians. They have children and they abandon them. And at the long run, when they grow up, they have to find out, oh, my father is a Nigerian, he comes from here, or my father was a Ghanaian doctor, because a dicey situation. And, we shouldn't be pointing fingers at the woman.
Because I think that she's not the only one in the boat. It's vice versa. Yeah, idea to say Uncle be social media is popular, but a lot of people are growing up with this sort of, situation. And
that's right. And, you should have the courage and then go forward and then voice it out. Whatever happens, then she knows she has done a godly work. And, let me be on 20 fingers at her.
Okay.
It's a matter of, it's a cycle. And from our community, this is what has contributed to the position where she is right now.
Okay.
All
right. Mother was say brave. Mother was say now Mondays no assign you was no wait because Monday in common eba no you much more juicer than all the time. But Mother was say brave so no I didn't share. Okay.
I'll be listening.
Thank
you.
Then. All right. Bye.
Have a pleasant weekend.
You too.
Bye.
Enjoy. Okay. All right. If you're just tuning in, it's your girl Baba Chuck Norris. As I may not make canal. And I made some of my brother in your way. So I think I will tune in and I think I will join me. And you might discuss about this particular topic. I am very sensitive. You go so my one device. Now yes, sister, me gender from say gender you but I mean, unfortunately, that's life. Bible crack can say the heart of man is wicked. Nah, the evil we do these days even scares the devil. Just say, Bonia Nancy nipa ye dino. Or bon some no cran casana, or yet boning in upper panacran and name cry to mission. Because it's nothing I would drain nipa, one nipa said de be a ye na, untiminti nipa say. Unfortunately, as semi as a stack of far between who sweet. Maybe say no no kwa. There was so many people whether being the men, women, and member na ko baby, someone can't show me you. Sounds na a man so the instance she member be more show more. Now so why should it be so? And anyway, I don't live in a glass house, so I can't throw stones. No, so I feel now would see me and I say I want to story in it and nearby same be or the bed down. It's actually on social media, it's gone viral. This issue, no, it will be on all social media platforms. What about to I will seek advice? At the family friend be obviously she was 15 and an papa needed 34 years and they started dating. Omo champ na manisem by at the age of 16 or 17 or wakolano. Or wakolani we no na or the new sene share ne high school sweetheart they will be out in just on any course secondary school and more dating until no instead of catching the parents no creno or the new sene share ne high school sweetheart and or wakolani with 17 akolani so you know fortunately say papa no nowhere no or say friend James and but one born high school sweetheart ne James you know it omudi akwani di 5 years mko ye DNA ma hu say okay ampa James na ye akwani papa and that's 5 years and obviously she was 23 and one of the worrying high school sweetheart now worrying high school sweetheart ni we no on papa na trempna for 20 years according to her na papa no was the first everything the first love the first bibia or introducing to some sort of life obviously in a day and she was really in love with this man. As a Siano, Uncle James won 60 years, like in the mid-60s, and he's dying of cancer. Doctors are only 2 months. Say obewu. Now Uncle James and so no, unfortunately, and I say fortunately, one but Bianca, Akulana or ne assistant away no, that's the only daughter or and or the Akulanas were the beneficiary or about $300,000 on his savings accounts plus ne. Beneficial policy is, I think it's an American thing, but I hand me insurance, life insurance, a policy now, it's about $600,000 so in a total of $900 to $1 million there, aklani binya. Na sisi anesa say, aklani say Uncle James, like onim James, say you obviously the mommy are down for and baby family friend. Na James sisi a request say, it was some kind of question akulano. Or say aklani be who say or any papa and sana or be wa or be nyani baby akwa or nyani baby akwa. Na yes stand question is said the question right now is should I tell my daughter and take my daughter to Uncle James's house because I don't know how she's going to react. And I say oh my Uncle James enwu no fasa secret way and koni grave mo. Na I'm say call us na free bebre be a na drain. It's a very sensitive situation. We shouldn't throw stones. We are not here to judge, but from and because of social media and then I say something that and now it will be brave. But if you find yourself in this situation, fortunately or not so unfortunately, I think say no matter what it will come to light. So you can't eat your cake and still have it. Something has to give and something has to go. If you want your peace of mind, so for peace to reign, you might as well just lose the entire family. You can lose your daughter, who be lose plus Uncle James, so Uncle Wukra, na Missana Yaria, acquired the Wohonom, and they now want to nakotwa and Planchen, so an asawa and so. But Senyaminya, to me, friend and money, the economy baby also qua, who be lose Okunu, say warm map crana, and how is your daughter even going to see you? While robbing off some sort of, and some sort of, while robbing off a lot of emotional support and the love from the real father. Because who knew one man, another man raising no, and the man crana who couldn't raise your colano. You've robbed the man of a lot because that would be a lot of heartbreak. Being crana, na akrana be favorite child, and I'm posting empono. Send Uncle James will be no even so now papa nansa won ono kwa so ne ba thinking say won baba kopinia how would this man feel I no to the be bibia yen dream ye nipa ho kakra won ye de ye wa enya wode it say won ye de sasem ne bedi wo na enya woda atena wodi di we yonko. Anyways, if you still have any advice, ideas, and say suggestions and inputs, the studio lines are still open. You can call and share in your ideas. You can also call the landline. And then in light of let's just make light of the situation. If Unima Daddy Lumba is coming to town or back UK after 10 years, a whole decade, and Daddy Lumba Airbano, when so a legend, you can play or hit for days. You bet me about Daddy Lumba non-stop 2 days, hit after hit after hit. Or you're gonna Michael Jackson into the game brand and be supported. Tickets no air cornet giddy. Go on www.gmauk.co website. Na koto tickets. Na to be my bushing phone because it's going to be a night of laughs, happiness, dance, and a night to remember. Never forget it's after 10 years. And then the Lumbankwa, my boyfriend Samini, the guy Samini, he's a great performer, obviously. Would pay £1 million to even watch Samini perform. Show now. Second grade and na coffee tea. And you be pay me the rakia and it's just gonna be a night to remember, so don't miss out. Tickets are fast selling and a limited spaces, so just try and buy your tickets now ASAP. I think so no. If you're just tuning in, I remember our father. E&J handyman for Siomuguso carpentry work. We per se fix doors, my problem with fee. Now wardrobe or kitchen, wooden floors, biara, open handyman again. E&J handyman said they are still in business. Obeti me contact you on 0743 240 2117. Come with doors, with floors, with carpet, wooden biara if you want. They are there. E&J handyman is there to help. I think so. Yamwa pedokno part to send me a. I would dokne was say try the dawinum nane tonum mutumu. There's a kinky house Viva Africa for. Mamu be from Tuesdays to Fridays, 12 noon to 7 p.m. They are closed on Mondays, weekends, and bank holidays. But open document I would dear. Just if you free to our air was so what's a gun to say, Umia docuna and your one sem. Just say, what's not cran as what's your crap? I'm so woody docuna your one sem basa, there's a docuna and shedding and may and yet day. But Umia na and your one sem unit is a shine. Now it's a money in a comma. There's a doctor of the parking house for Viva Africa was a sad doctor on Omoton bit me. I'm into bit me so 138 Leytonstone High Road, E15 1UA. Nakona could do with doctor the pa. At ya say Rehoboth Properties, if also say Omoton in Sasewo. Or ya refer any ayi mensa. Se se bo aye dia se investment ke se pa no. Se wo kroma no wa bo hours na wo sike bi ai da ba bi apese wo to asase a manson ni ho. Eye registered the Lands Commission at say land guards obi bia emba be hawa. Rehoboth Properties for say they got you and obetimi afro omo e was 0791736631. Okay, so as I said, you go so 8 a.m. more dream insurance. And we have about 20 minutes into it.
Time